sponsors.
Mary and I are having the time of our lives. I've got a great job with the corporation, and Mary volunteers regularly at the ANHC, ANMC, ANTHC, ANJC, ANAF, ANHB, ANSC, ANLC, and some for CITC, ANFLSP, a division of the AFL-CIO. Member FDIC. Everything seemed to be going great until one day I came home from work and found Mary at the kitchen table, 1,000 envelopes and cards piled in front of her. Mary, what's the matter?
Oh, Peter, there's just so much to do. I have to pick up the kids from school, get Elizabeth to her winter pageant practice on time, Roy to hockey practice, pick up little Georgina at daycare before beginning the onslaught of Christmas shopping. But of course we can't call it Christmas anymore, which is why I'm having such a hard time with these Christmas cards, because I bought over 1,000 of them 3 years ago at the discount store during the after-Christmas sale, and while I can't bear the thought of letting anything go to waste, the last thing I want to do is offend anyone.
I'm sure they'll understand, dear.
And if we're not going to call it Christmas anymore, what are we going to call it?
Happy holidays, dear.
Not that I would mind that much. Perhaps it's all for the better. After all, I do get worried that the kids are getting spoiled and way too materialistic.
Happy holidays, dear.
I mean, maybe we should go back to some of our traditional winter celebrations, when we were just happy to have survived another winter. With the way the economy is going, I'm happy we survived another year.
Happy holidays, dear.
I just don't know, Peter. It's something I've been wondering about lately. I know I keep talking about this and sound like a broken record, but I mean, how do we make it fair for everyone? With the rampant commercialization of the season, especially given the realities of our current economic downturn, how do we create a sense of well-being for all and do everything we can to prevent our citizens, any American citizen, from suffering the disconnection that has plagued the psyches of our minority populations? Not to even mention the horrors of assimilation and termination and our modern juxtaposition of minority disenfranchisement in the age of ho-ho-ho and God rest ye merry gentlemen.
Happy holidays, dear.
What? What do you keep saying?
Happy holidays, dear.
Why do you keep saying that?
We don't have to talk about Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa and worry about being offensive. We can just say, Happy holidays.
Oh, maybe you're right, Peter.
Happy holidays, dear.
What's this? Oh, Peter, how did you know? Pilot bread?
Of course, dear. After a few wholesome pieces of pilot bread, you'll forget all about your Western holiday worries and settle quite nicely back into native time. Which means you just might get around to sending out those holiday cards in June. And when you do, they can say, Happy Holidays from Peter, Paul,
and Mary.
Sailorboy Pilot Bread. You know where to find it. In the Cracker